Okay, I'm also. I think Jamal is obsessed with me. I think that's why he hates homosexuals. No hate greater than the hate that people have for themselves. Okay. I'm live on YouTube as well. If you want to go watch it there, you can kind of watch what I'm doing. Guest requests are on. Share it with people. Slay the time. Slay the times. Slay the. I don't know. I don't know what to say. But it's a good color shirt. I think it kind of looks like puke. But what are we going to do? What are we going to do about it? Why is it always the British boys? Guys, I just made a whole series about this. I do not sound British. Also, please share this with people because my god, am I shadow banned. Like, oh my goodness. Holy ish. I did get a haircut. Thank you for noticing. And they also put mousse in my hair, and I'm kind of pro mousse at this point right now. Like, I think it was a good haircut. It good curtains. Turned out well. He didn't mention everything because supporting gay people is controversially sad. It's giving autumn. Bro, it'll grow into summer though. It's only April. If you spam, I'm gonna block you. You got about 2 more seconds. Hello.
Hi, how you doing?
Doing real well. What'd you send a guest request to disagree about?
Oh, uh, I have a little bit of a weird take on the ending support for Israel and the IDF from America. As a leftist, I think instead of ending it, we should be kind of leveraging it.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, that's just where I'm at. To me, it's a conversation of why throw away what leverage we have on them when if they want to be difficult, we can really sit down and be like, okay, have the money talk. How badly do you really want
Yeah, no, we agree.
however billions we give them? That's okay. Yeah, I've heard a couple people be like, well, that's not important. We need to stop sending them all aid. And I'm like, that seems like burning down the tree or cutting off your nose to spite your face, my guy. You're like, ugh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, appreciate you
Well,
coming up. We'll
awesome.
find someone to discuss.
Yeah,
Thank
have
you.
a great day.
You too. Thank you so much for people sending likes. Thank you so much for people sharing. If you disagree with me, send a guest request. If you don't disagree with me, don't send a guest request. But leverage for them to stop being genocidal. I do agree with that. Once again, I don't like this is more grandstanding. It's much more important that we use what we have to stop it. I think that starts with cutting them off and then goes to discussing what they get after. But it's a practical question of what will have the most impact, right? Yeah, that's fine. Then our lack of fun, like once again, it's whatever we do to reduce the harm the most. Like, it's much, much more important that we do the most we can to prevent all of their harm. Okay? Holy shit. Holy shit. Guys, it took. Oh my goodness. For what? How? Yes, but how? Oh my fucking god. Guess what happened? I'm actually. Bro. There's a net 0% chance that just happened. 6 minutes. 6 motherfucking minutes. Okay. That's ridiculous. 6 minutes. New record. Oh my god. They just mass banned me. Like, they just. That is insane. I literally did not speak. I literally didn't speak. Okay, I can go on my backup. That's good. Oh my fuck, though. I'd like to go on my main, ever. That'd be cool, wouldn't it?
Like 4 or 5 times a week.
I'd like to ever be able to go on my main. That'd be cool. It'd be nice. But in fairness, I probably should just go live on backups. Going live on main is dangerous for like my whole entire account. This is why you should follow me on my YouTube. It's infuriating though. Okay. Do your comments have any control over you? I don't know. I don't think they should. TikTok. Okay. Well. Everyone. Banned on main. Going live on wills.spam. Ridiculous. Oh, shit. Wait. Can I go live on mine? Oh, submitting my appeal. Okay. Okay. Wills dot spam. I'm actually furious. The hate that I have for tourists. Shush. They all need to be quiet. I'm actually furious as a pent frick. Oh my fucking god. Oh my god. Anyway. Thank you so much for people sharing likes. Thank you so much for people like the live, share the live. Guest requests are on. This is also now shadow banned as hell because of this shit. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. Anyway, thank you so much to people sending likes. Let's get moving. 8 people watching. Cool. Have we got anything on here? Let's look at the news. Let's look at the news. Netanyahu abrupt Gaza withdrawal. What is this? Is busy currying favor with right-wing ministers, promising them a military operation. What Netanyahu's abrupt Gaza withdrawal means for Israel. What? My lives are always good, but they are always short, aren't they? Because they get taken down. Guys, I would be an unstoppable force if it wasn't for being bad every time. It's infuriating. But I am live on YouTube. If you don't follow my YouTube already, are you a real fan? You know what, you can change that. You can solve that. My goodness. What is this? Woke up Israel to find out that they'd been sleeping. The powerful 98th Division of the IDF had been pulled out of the Gaza Strip, leaving behind just the Nahal Brigade. The remaining force, estimated to be 2,000 to 4,000 soldiers, down from 40,000 at the height of the war, has not been tasked with hunting. So they're not hunting the H group anymore. But they're still in the center. So they've pulled out of the south. I don't know how to read that, because that could be them trying to pull their troops out of being bombed along with other people. Happy haircut, thank you. Yeah, that's what I'm worried about. Is they are pulling other people. They are pulling this out so their own people don't get harmed. Very intriguing. 20... Yeah, it probably is temporary because it's gonna be moving in. Okay, youngest ever prime minister. Simon Harris becomes young ever Irish prime minister. Cool. Let's look what's going on with tech. If we have 28 people in here, it's just. Do we think restarting the live would even do anything? Like. Cool. announcing new Microsoft AI hub, don't care. AI to come up with search results in UK travel, don't care. Okay, we're gonna restart the live because this is ridiculous, comma infuriating, comma ridiculous. Okay, so I'm gonna end this live right there, and then Will, you're a glutton for punishment. I enjoyed your visit to the line. Thank you so much. And then you're gonna come back. Cool, cool. Thank you so much. Same account. This account, yeah. Live on Will's.backup. I do enjoy the line. I always love going on the line. It's always fun. Now they just ignore me. Like, my appeal. So annoying. Guess whose live got taken down again? Crying. Live on Will's spam right now. But why? But why? But why? Why is life like this? Why? Come the fuck on. I'm happy I can curse on YouTube. Jesus Christ. They're sensitive as hell. Over on TikTok. To anything and everything. It's infuriating. Okay. Arizona abortion day upholds 1864 law. Damn. Damn. What is the law? What is the full? Would not be enforceable for 14 days. Block the enforcement of the pre-Roe ban. The suit can now be revived. Limiting first 14 weeks. Thank you so much to people sending likes. Let's go. Let's go. Let's move. Let's move. Share it. Share it. Slay. The day. Okay, I'm live again. Let's go and move and slay and go and move. Live. Go. Go. Discord. It's here. It's that one. How many people are online? 12 people from my Discord are online. Very cool. Thank you so much to everyone. Because Zionism. Yeah, I do think it is Zionist mass reporting me. Anyway. Hello, 20 people. 30 people. Very cool. Thank you so much to the 30 people. 40 people. Great. Okay, restarting the live was the move. Do you have a time limit on your pro-choice? No. Always pro-choice. Am I Parker's twin brother? No. We all just look the same. Thank you so much to people sending likes. There are 70 people on here. Send likes so I can get my backup to be a functional account. You know, that'd be great. I'd love it. I'd appreciate it. So up until 9 months, they can yeet that fetus up until 9 months. I just have limits on how they do it. But they can have an induction of labor anytime, yeah. Would you dissolve Israel for a free Palestine? If so, who's leading this new state? I think it should be a secular, unitary, not democratic state. So, like, who's leading it? Whoever gets voted in, babe. I think they should have constitutional protections for minorities. So, like, if we look at... oh, God. If we look at how Bosnia and Herzegovina is set up, that's maybe a good model. We could go into a bunch of different ones. You're not a female. No, I'm not. What lives do you attribute moral rights to? It's a really vague question. Not gingers. It's a joke. I'm kidding. So not Islamic ruled. Cool. No, I'm not an Islamist. Or an Islamist. Horrendous. That'd be bad. Okay, yeah. So if you can send likes, share it, send a guest request if you disagree with me, especially if you're asking about my abortion stance. I'd love to debate my abortion stance much more than I'd love to do a lot of other things. Uh, when Destiny debate, well, Destiny debate when he respond to me. Ah! The employed friend on a Tuesday. Hilarious. I'm employed, and it is a Tuesday, so. Oh, God. It's flopping, isn't it? It's dying and flopping. Thank you so much to the 113 of y'all that exist on this earth. Let's see how my YouTube's doing. Fine, 7 people. Very cool. Let's read the news as well. Nick Clegg plays down AI's threat to global democracy. Don't care. Being an atheist is being in a cult. That is hilarious. Send a guest request, please. You can also join my Discord. My Discord's linked in my bio. You got only one good point here, lol. Come debate me on the other ones, please. In your opinions, what does I don't care. This is the thing. Is like what does a life need to for morals to be applicable? Morals are applicable to each and every action always. What do I find value? Like, when do I value a life morally? I don't know. It depends. In what context? Like, you could set out 10 million examples and I'd probably have 10 million answers. Israel is the most pro-LGBT country, only rivaled by the US. That's not true. LGBT ranking by countries. Social acceptance of LGBTQI+. Williams Institute. Globally, the average acceptance is leading by Iceland, Norway, Netherlands, Sweden, and then Canada are top 5, and then Australia and Oceania. Acceptance has increased in Australia and Oceania. So, okay, 51. Let's get the full list. Okay. Iceland, Netherlands, Sweden, Norway, Canada, Spain, Denmark, Ireland, Great Britain, New Zealand, Australia, Malta, Switzerland, Finland, Belgium, Uruguay, Nepal, Luxembourg, France, Germany, Puerto Rico, Andorra, United States, Brazil, Australia, Argentina, Italy, Portugal, Chile, Cape Verde, Mexico. Is Israel on this list? Yeah, okay. Mexico, Hong Kong, Costa Rica, Slovenia, Colombia, Philippines, South Africa, Czech Republic, Singapore, Thailand, Cuba, Taiwan, Bahrain, and then Israel. Is social acceptance of LGBTQI people. So no, it's not the most. No, that's wrong. You can go to Rainbow Europe country ranking, but that's all Europe. Oh no, it's not. Yeah, it is. Lol. It can be very gay and still not be the most socially accepting one. We can go to LGBTQ Equality Index. Israel's ranked relatively high, but it's not ranked higher. Let's look. Let's look on the legal rights. More legal rights aspect. Where's Israel? I don't know where it is. Oxy, it can be very gay and not have legal rights? What do you mean? It's better than Gaza. Yes. It's better than a terrorist-led Gaza. That is correct. I have no doubt about that. You've got a 6 month of why? What? Everything's a corporation. Please, if you're a sovereign citizen, come debate me. Oh my goodness, if you're a sovereign citizen, come speak to me. Once again, what the guy said originally, yes, they mean 2 different things, and they are compatible concepts. No, I haven't been to Tel Aviv. Why would I go to Tel Aviv? Where's Israel? So Israel's 43rd on the list of the World Equality Index for LGBTQ plus freedom. Like, it's not this, like, ooh, magical thing. They're fine. They're a modern state. But they aren't exponentially better than everyone else in the whole entire world. It's just a lie. Get rid of Palestine. Put a better country there. Easy. They're both awful. Is there any moral you'd apply to lives universally, unconditionally? I mean, I have one moral set, so it's that I don't cause I'm quite a humanist. Like, I believe I'm a human specialist, so not really. Like, I don't think there's anything I could say that would be valuable about both a, bacterium and, a human. They're going to invade Rafah. It's going to be a bloodshed. TikTok panhandler. What? As if being a homophobic country makes them deserving of genocide. Correct. Most hypocritical list ever. How can a list be hypocritical? What do you mean? Do you know what hypocritical mean? You're not a humanist if you support Palestine. You are a psycho if you say that. Like, what do you mean? Agnostic, neither disbelief nor belief. Atheist, look up the definition, babe. Come back to me. Agnostic definition. I can't spell agnostic. A person who believes that nothing is known or can be known about the existence or nature of a god. A person who disbelieves or lacks belief in the existence of a god. So I believe nothing can be known about the existence of a god, and therefore I lack a belief in the existence of a god. What about the hostages? I don't think bombing there is going to help the hostages much, is it? I don't see how this is a difficult concept for y'all. Also, guest requests are on. I mean, there are lots of keyboard warriors in here. Hey, Will, what issues do you find appealing to conscious? Girl? Did you? I sent you an invitation. You sent a guest request, but I don't know if you like alive. Anyway, agnostic. I mean, no, it's not. Like, a lot of evangelicals say that. There's no request button. No, guest requests seem to be on. I'm literally agnostic, and you are incorrect in telling me that that is the only way that the word can be used. Debate me. Like, come up and disagree with me. There we are. We have someone. Thank God. Hello.
Yo, hello.
Yo, what's up?
Yo, not much. I just had a couple questions.
Sure.
So you said there's like no moral you apply universally or unconditionally?
What I said verbatim was that I don't think there's anything morally valuable that I could say equally about a bacterium and like a person.
Only valuable equally. What do you mean by that?
Is like it just would be like so incredibly vague in general that it wouldn't be like a helpful statement.
Okay. Yeah. The other question I had was, what issue do you find with like appealing to consciousness or sentience?
Not a terribly large one. I'm not that bothered about it. Like my general, like my thing is like I just don't think it matters to like the abortion debate that I engage in. I just don't think it matters. Like, I think there are interesting questions to be had. I'd love to see the policy concurrence on them that I actually give a shit about. But like consciousness, ability to deploy consciousness, right? Interesting moral concepts that have different groundings in different contexts. But I just don't really care.
I mean, that's fair, right? You know, I mean, we're atheists, right? We don't have to care about shit, right? The beauty in it. But what was I gonna
What?
say? We're atheists, right? I mean, I'm assuming you're like a moral relativist, yeah?
Not really. I think objective
Okay.
morality exists.
Is that something you'd be willing to debate or what?
I only if it mattered.
What do you mean? Like in
Like if you
regards to
brought
like
up a
your
material way
yeah.
that that it mattered, yeah.
Okay, yeah, okay. I see what you're saying. Yeah, so if I was to say like I think sentience and consciousness brings personhood. I think all persons should be protected by moral rights. So by virtue of that, right, I think that like abortion post 22 to 24 weeks is immoral. What would your response be to that?
I'd say abortion typically is immoral. I like abortion is dependent on when life is. I don't really care when abortion is immoral. This is what I'm saying. Like I'm not arguing a morality abortion position. I'm arguing
Yeah.
a legal abortion position.
Okay.
And it's not really materially relevant to me whether abortion is moral because I'm not a woman who's going to get an abortion, and I'm certainly not going to get a woman pregnant who might get an abortion. And most of the women in my life don't really care if I think that what they're doing is moral. Clearly, so.
Okay, I see. So regardless of whether or not it's moral or immoral, you just you're speaking more legally. You don't think it should be banned, right?
Yeah,
Okay, I agree with you.
slay.
There we go. All right, dude. You have a good day, man.
You too.
Yep.
Yeah, how's it going?
I'm doing real well. What'd you send a guest request to disagree about?
Yeah, so I'm also an agnostic atheist, and that's a decision I made when in high school nobody sat next to me in the lunch table.
Fascinating. I'm glad. If y'all don't already follow me or like this, please do that. Also, no one can hear or see you. I imagine that's a common experience, but maybe this time you can fix it. Anyway, if you disagree with me, send a guest request. That'd be cool. Otherwise, let's get moving. Yeah, of course you would leave. It wasn't even that good of a roast. Like, it's like ha 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 atheist, ha 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 atheist dumb, ha 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 atheist lonely. What? Oh, also, are you agnostic to Christianity? Yes. I mean, I could be proper. Like, I think Christianity is demonstrably false. But, like, in that it's like it's against the concordance of like a huge set of patterns that we've observed. So, like, whatever we mean by falsity, we could apply it to that.
How's it going?
Going real well. What'd you send a guest request to disagree about?
So yeah, so the thing is I I kind of want a bit more of some clarification on your points to find out if I genuinely disagree. When you say pro-choice, how long for pro-choice? As far as when do you believe the cutoff period is, if you even think there is a cutoff period?
So I think any form of abortion is acceptable up until viability, post-viability, induction of labor, unless medically necessary. So, I mean, effectively, any form, like, effectively, you would do induction of labor anyway, unless it was medically necessary. So this is kind of like the medical standard, but, yeah.
Okay, so yes, I definitely agree with you on that. And as far as being agnostic atheist, what's like your reasoning or argument behind it?
Well, I mean, the position is kind of the argument itself. I observe that there exists no evidence for a god, and therefore I don't believe in one. I don't see what the reasonable contentions for that would be. It's kind of like the standard position for everything else until like it's just the base position until sufficient evidence is produced.
Sounds good. Do you think that there is a category of something that some individuals may label some form of like spirit existence that we would classify as something beyond our current level of understanding? Do you think that that may exist? Or maybe something that is present amongst us, but it's just a little bit outside of our conception at the current moment? And with
I
that,
mean, there are obviously things we don't know about,
yeah, of course, but
but I think it's not. I think that feeling of spirituality or why people are spiritual is not best explained by there in fact being a thing we kind of get. But don't really understand yet. I think it's more so better explained by like a very natural human need to feel connected to something greater, that like was evolutionarily beneficial. So I think the best explanation for why people believe it is not because it's true or has some form of verity, but because it's like fulfilling a natural like instinctual need.
yeah, so I definitely would agree. All right, well, it sounds like we don't disagree with anything. I am a bit curious on your stance with Israel, though. If you wanted to clarify that, then I'll hop now.
Yeah, sure. So I generally like condemn the actions they're taking in Gaza, calling them to stop being a criminal nation and their like prejudicial domestic and foreign policies against Palestinians, and call for like the end of an ethno state in Israel. And once they constitutionally do that, I think they're deserving of like American money, maybe.
I do think that things are coming to a head a little bit as far as with the escalation that has happened with Iran. Are you familiar with what ended up happening?
Mm-hmm. A little bit. Like I know Iran threatened like full out, like was quite pissed.
Yeah.
Yeah, following the.
That, they sent out a declaration saying that if a peace settlement wasn't agreed
Hello.
to.
1 second. 1 second. 1 second. Yes, I am. I can give it back to you. Wow. Give me 2 seconds. There we are. Sorry. We back, baby. One of my friends had to get my charger, so I just had to.
Yeah, no problem. So yeah, with Iran, they sent that declaration over saying that if a peace settlement wasn't agreed upon in Israel, then they would then continue with further action in consequence to what had happened, which is very interesting. And the morning preceding that declaration, we saw that Israel started to then start returning some of the troops that they had deployed and leaving back, I believe it was just one single military camp that was left. I don't know if you're familiar as far as the military power that the U.S. withholds in the Middle East in comparison to Iran, but it is not a war that we would be capable of having the advantage of, primarily for the fact that we are lacking in anti-aircraft and anti-missile defense systems in abundance in the Middle East.
Fascinating. Yeah, no, I don't think we're gonna go to war with Iran, so we might. I can see how this would make sense. I equally don't think Israel's gonna go to war with Iran fully. I don't think Iran wants a war with Israel. I think they're saber rattling. But maybe. Oh my fucking god. Why do I have the shittest people in the comments? Holy shit. Anyway.
It's been a great conversation.
Yeah, appreciate it coming up.
I appreciate it. You have a great rest of your day, man.
You too. Like, fucking, do I need to add that? Like, can we add that word to the blocked list? Like, are you kidding me? Yeah, Keegan, you can mod. Add mod. Manage guests. Okay. Send a guest request. Why do we have such low people? Is the YouTube live done? Or is it? Yeah. Oh wait, is it back?